Mandinka. Omar, I think it's better.
Yeah, yes.
Or English.
Right, we can do both English and Mandinka.
No, we just want to do one.
Without mixing these
Mic
words
test.
together.
Mic test.
Mandinka,
Yeah.
let's
Because most of the people who are listening to, some would say I don't speak Mandinka, some would say
I already started.
I don't speak. So what language do we?
I already started live.
Yes, I know, but we're trying to see which one.
Mr. Are you comfortable
We do
Mandinka?
Mandinka or English?
We can speak English, we can speak Mandinka.
Okay, so let's do English since it's the official language, and then once in a while, if you want to speak Mandinka, we can mix it
for the benefit of the listeners.
Oh, exactly.
Let's do it in English.
Yes.
Right.
So we do English. Okay. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, we're about to start. We're just waiting to start. I'm sorry, I'm in all bit of a soft day.
Definitely.
All bit of Mic test. Mic 1, 2, 3. Mic. This is part 2. Mic test.
Nobody can speak English.
Yeah, no
so at least Yamo is better.
Okay.
Because
no
I just had to.
And I can say it in English.
In English, you can do that. Yeah,
yes.
you can do
It's
that.
around.
Exactly. Because if I am more baby, I'm more than baby folk. You want a lot of more like a Shia now, which you don't even know the head and chair.
Okay, otombadi ngol menu be la moy lambal konton ne jang be Westfield Janne Seedou Barrow la office kono Seedou Barrow zafono businessman olen natal office kono le bi ala ya longate fana em batule ka be nga ko mandi so manda kay ko bita Taneneh kataji be menketa je nim paleta lafta diamule fana e bawo e ko etele mo moti me alon ko etele place woni sang Seedou be konton namba fle ko welcome to Fatu Network follow isafo jibe landi la moy lale itemu jumalti
ene follow men follow wala ni sem fam fo itemu jumalti o do mo jamae lonne not only ka from the business of Carola but in the movements and the kind of service or minke mole banko kan countrywide ndem Seedou Barrow and the for a business or kono adum fana the business or kono fana andum fana ana manko de fana ku jamale ke nyim banko e
okay ni ko ka ku jamale ke mole ka ku jamale ke nyim banko e te ka mun ku sifa ke philanthropic ko lem bank fo
anyway philanthropic ko bi jele mi yalon ko ni ka do ko ke mi yalon ko ka sildirol ke bohol ka construction ol ke ka garden ol do ko ka design ol ke be pare ka mol fana advice min yalon ko e ka tra programme ko no project ko de social mi yalon ko it has something to do with solar renewable energy so iba ni wonata na ilmari la investment ni ba kala nyamin ke advice wala pour ñu kamala asita ayna ite ko ite lafta la nyamin dal
okay science Seedou diamo do le wulita Taneneh la kola e ka fo dula me Taneneh to fo mo jama be ge to fo mo fo la biring funding ke o do banta je e ko nyanta bade la e ko itata dinka simo dati para nata ko hani al canadian si mole ta mo janti aketa diamo ti malo al pesi te la ni minister sai wodula dum fo kabri ite jumale je wafi mani fo bri ba wafi le mete mano kaburo le
actually inte mo sal gunyu dingolati an be pare ni Taneneh jibe Taneneh mankante longti sa fonte mo partially Taneneh bentola kabilo la kono barokunda ni ajibe entola ado to fon sio Kenya to Gambia yemo mo jabe kabilo to ngamire kabilo no to kabari yes or the host clans as we call it so now Taneneh barokunda le jia so adini tate ya bi bajar ko e kasuwol min fiya be barokunda banko le kan e bungol min lo be barokunda banko le kan ila farmland sol be dame barokunda banko le kan so fa e tele min akoya lanto asiata le bare wotu mo be dila wato min Taneneh la establishment anin kanabila ngal fo ya remember le molsa phone le dine bisala kelo anis sign tema yala wo is less than 65 to 70 years mamera for the phone because I could remember for according to history in telling me boy Taneneh was 5 years old well before the independence of this country adunia jibe settlement on Taneneh it doesn't mean ko imama kewol lenata not their grandfather but the fali wala di wala but mo killing for mo fole Taneneh di wala the rest min nata wala nata pour ka siya fe but wonya barakunda yala kol dila so niaji be far back in 2000 Yalante Molte, I was so open to everybody, especially people who come with their problems, ideas, and all. I like to socialize. The ideas will extend together to an extent that one guy called one Omar Jabang, Anatana, commonly known as Ikafai or Mama Charles.
Omar Jabang.
Mama Charles, Makafai Mama Charles. But this Omar Jabang, being another like he has been coming to me I will not land in issue in fonya so bra land fonya konya keno be yale Taneneh from keno be dami woman tara Taneneh among Taneneh they call that place Dalaba opposite the land thing I mean sang opposite the baje ya safi Dalaba lodge man fo je jibel land ni mu Dalaba exactly land ni mu Dalaba so iba Dalaba uje wol ala ni sector Jabankunda le tamot gunjur Jabankunda ay boundary sotole ni ajibe intela landing aning Taneneh tema Barokunda banko do biye is almost about 120 meters by 100 meters or so plus so but now during in 2003 bo nying nata nyindula nata fanya ko je sanka okay den ba sanan ko but why do you have to sell your land kay go inte molti mi yalan ko tenga land so inte land man ken problem bar inte molti mi yalan ko police kunin kabar wol man kente la silol because man la fi kana time west lafta ko na binale na straight ya fanya ko nyinam na pro de ngaji be mbas fam la ba di moy ko be bita ba do bus la don den ikanje len kalole nga ngi bato in 2003 ngal ni land so to mol so biring land sang al kalole transfer bi jele chief stamp play and physical planning also wala approval of jele and I will pay my rates okay in 2003 I think you just want to illustrate history from 2000 put you don't have time in 2003 bigi until 2004 ngalan sammim fa bulokon it's so unfortunate ning atron ko ngalon ko exactly yen ndi be in time tala would have just bring all my particulars ya night and exactly min nyanta kala so bidi ratan in 2004 land bo nyum fa nga samina wo fa na uncle became interested it's a very interesting story uncle became interested in the land aku after is a sort of but after already intending a document sol men sign because ngalon this is a community whereby ka ku kele modole ya fai why not you do this thing ya revoke to an extent none agreement based sign whereby the business will go beyond in a revoke so I will base sign everything with everything witnesses and everything were there. So bill work like now while cousin brother for another I started clearing a copy because businessing and after putting in Kamala I couldn't send the purate land in ta I'm fair understand but bo nyim for min time land it is Omar Jabang yalon kabilo ka julo lale le ne julo la temu kabila kebalt so but the father passed away adingo nyinna tata but dino birin ngayata atare la land bijane ne ajibe nyim fana mu jaban kunda land behind that ala cousin brother ka fa is for them ole would line ta so birin ata obe kere tata nga I took it to this na lawyer nga ole safena I have all those evidence birin nga lawyer safena wonata safena ko ibulo fata indulala birin nga je abi misbehave la dorom den nga samba to the district tribunal then the chief ajejane wolom sefotino so not a kitio nyinke so being a kitio nyinke thank God it was in my favor so biri woketa then wali akolat on 2004 5 6 7 between 2007 and 2008 this association be meeting of Doken in Combo South. I'll refer you to people, many alonko, you will meet them. Well, they'll tell you the history of Combo South, Nanyin land matters. So land matters has gone so far to an extent for Tola land so for who has gone into the Molka customers like an land wafuja in Gunjur Kataka a developed customers. Yata will be bijane aduna land sol kiti te yemi alonko verdict sol detail mi alonko sa firman tuje for serif division pour nyin kamale ila service o implement amankeno ya kalam dal because biri wokeda in between 2008 2007 and 2008 one Manuel Mendy was also laid to rest ya kalam dal adingo bante ko small girl no me call ma atitori remember because ma telom because atema ninkielo musalon. So being another because my daddy until Barakola be in the host clans of Taneneh and Nathan for because normally before until I didn't water they always come to us and other thing in Akan Kabila Kebal Konto Natal Konto Nemo. There was a very good cordial relationship between Tol and Ninyuno until of recent 22 years on Yinkono, which you and I know, you understand, who could be the meter with more. So bidi wakada another from fire carding banda way korobon sadamun ko cardial so bidi wadi la kai no until after Seedou la jana lafta pulling in kamar nga nyim bade water akai ko je par Seedou da de barun ko da ya tol sindal manta barun da keno de le ka fuko anda to la sula femene cardial al ka bade kala so kan wala nan ko e ko inyante futele la kordal kono ibe kabrul jela je mi ya lan ko e manke nuti fam Taneneh kutri ko korra sabal je then koda follow wol ki tal bill tende dol bi wol ka flows le the other one wo fanan ka flows barate be wol be ni dunta Taneneh fan kono on the left hand side bu be bije wo koda belong to Manel. So now bidding worker I often na daddy kaino but all of a sudden then I went on trek because over 2 occasions bade ka kaje ndekatara trek le kon ya kalam dal. So bidding intara trek la yen call na ya fonyana. So bidding bina murun kan na all of a sudden ngata din call sing jani be burial local I rose to the police kan na matter report nte all along I was behind the police. Nte bu mang sembe taje adu moni ne man pusan pour keje wit ni man jakol adu moni ne me kelende to one another but nte ngalon ko I was quite certain te ko fo mo le ko one day justice will prevail adu nte ben na keno sotala. The Ninga report police and the police on Infreka, whenever Kabwe is from high authorities in on Tolman Fenno, because they call them and threaten them, which all of us know. But in Fenati Bell findings killer at governor's level, Governor Min Tambit and chiefs on Min Bijenung and other Alcalon Min Bije and so forth, Kadasi Fault, in Karoka Kola back, you have a better idea about everything.
Ito fo moy mem fo ten nga better idea nga jamalu moyle e mem fo ani menu fanantata je nga wo fana ye diamu tele nga moyle bari ite afo nyame kumo kono antol la molu baro kunda wolle ñu sinti yo so saying ni tol fanantata fo ke la mo faari wala la fure wol baade je because ya tandin tol fanale mol menu be baade rinje muso do bi je abama be wolto ala sister be wolto afama be wolto ñi même fo bantata ñi ka même baade tem bi ñi mendi ate fanan Dominique mendi ate fanan a fama bi jele ab ala mol fanan bi jele so bari sa al toli mol menu sindi iti amete ni wol nyanta nyo sabala keno la sako keno me fanan na mol be badiri wolto.
Okay, anyway ntelenga mo min sindi yala ni mo sindi ye keno dila o ye do ku dula dila ala sidula nyanta bu lolo ja yo be dila bade ko fanan min bi je bade ko dita nyon la fo kapare
aba min tole
wo fanan bi jele wo be tol fon la sate santola. You are confusing two things.
Ani bari ngatara le mol bade ka yindula because ya tandin.
Yes, ibella moy lale. Yalo yindula bade fole bije fole keje. Fo wole bije. Andi mannu.
Yemen tandi yamanke.
No yala no
hani nga menje camera to mfanka wala fo yalo ye do tandi nale me alon ko abe o kara do la jana. Ye do tandi mol la dame alon ko dimbaye je janile. Ye do fanan tandi mol la men alon ko affaire abe camera kono.
Fatou. Let me tell you one thing. Ibe dami ibe kunkodo because no story jama so de ko nga yud la fam be bulldoze le fam according to what they are reported in a panel discussion kuno ikanyimo for ni authorities will sit including Father Reverend Emil Sambu the fisheries minister is it Gomes Gomes yeah the local government minister Lamin Diba Chief Lamin Dabo and infana the PS will ni be sitala because I think it's better. Allow me to land and we can come back to Badeko.
No problem, we'll wait. Yes.
But I come in before it loud light and the Kobade Levier. Other than Nadulal Min County, not about for the Jason Yaji before everybody.
You lot of jelly, Simoli Pajel and Camway.
Forget it. Forget it. Bade Mimbi 3 Levier. Uncle analyze in between 2007 2008 a body keje wodi no nya body nga report to the police chief was aware of it I understand so bring chief awareness in begin not ngi su to court district tribunal chief e mene fonya ko ne konko akonyi yin atema long ko ko na lafta body ko la balka body kala sol kon alta aleta al jatiole body ko diala intol ko mistake lam chief and will be a mistake then let MB will they were part of it also Hansa will be man five baby balorin so but what in 2011 one boy called Jabero Band so being Jabero Band at least for another ni ba kala always they always want to make a move fe at least ba juno ikabule tai safe for konko biro konko ko konko nga barukunda nga fo be pour dula dia ka bade kala so ko wo fane kanal do ya foyte ten buka police danko buka mo danko police buka ak noting kana yela kolke because ikani ya foy fane ka fole ko ken tol in on mole office of the president yalo to mo blue abe ka da office of the president investigation on be ka da office of the president and we'll get to that so be that ko ila mole office of the president ko wala office of the president but that doesn't mean you have to violate the law one day law akaya bal on cost ala pour jin kamala justice law also often along but neither the police union samba police what to more call comes from the from nowhere from the office of the president the police will go and told the because more be man tara hanyering bantingal ko lumbe sila tonya be lola nyim banko kanne
bari ikam men fo ngaw moy le
yakala but yeah, so biri wo keda wo in 2011 wo fada nga report to the chief and then nga report ne wo fana to no avail itata e bade keje in 2016 ya kalam dal manel banta yeah wala mo kamin fo ila alkalo but alkalo without stamp or whatsoever wo fana banta so biri wo banta similar thing happens again what is going on but janni wo be kala investigation of those sort of Banko Kanja, it was conducted by the CID. You have to visit the police there. CID, NIA, drug squad, and all the blah, investigation and conduct. So, Brio conduct now will not it include Nte, President will land those to the Kunkuja Mariam, Tintinto graveyard issue. Sambuyan graveyard issue. So now, very well, the executive order passed to them. Wale la kiskisiro ke not I mean the president land issue at Kunkuja Mariama. You was send the president la. Time we ni remember no Bakote Alcalo was shocked because of that because I tell you stamp. So now about another Tintinto graveyard issue was in favor of Manjakolo, and then Sambuyan graveyard issue was in their favor. So if mine become unfavorable to them based on the outcome of new investigation, is that a crime?
What is saying?
So now, Madam Canale, so being worker, now you obey, so now in Indian car and co sign, Atul Kali Dulaso, Alias Sotojadi, because land Neneman sort of free, Yale Olon. It is land mean based to the Yalonka Bijel. So now, could you imagine internet and quite a container land in Yamba for the Jumalia dealer? Ya san ide ba sanale o moye swala o ya inherit influo hanata ne be kabilo kono mi yalon ko e keno sodo ni e keno sodo ite da mate jombo no kabilo hedle authority dila ka fay ko now eta ye lan yin kundu so and so ya kalam yalo be ka kele so now bring keda now just ka kumala sutia fe na this panel discussion so ntata je before I send all my documents and all that things. But ni in Kebuka phone until yesterday, Purunka time ota, data again. Ila Reverend Father nya. Kwe koni atran to mobe tonya fola. Seedou owns the place. I have nothing against Manjako. I have nothing against not only Kaito phone. Yaran Kaito la ownership wo phone ite la nya mo.
Kaito la katin ne Kaito flat. Yala ka Kaito la.
But sign. Fadu, Kaito the Massa, you have a lot of lands in this country, Kaiti Taylor. But still more ila Mario.
One and Bocalum for the time. And they can do Nindoya, Lodoya, but I say, Evo Commander Sutiaka, Evo Commander Sutiaka, and Saitemo funding quality. We are long co Marshall, Bill and Taneneh, but in Duntajan, Ale Marquay, because in Mambata. So sai ngamenje ibela office wala kono ila business o ngadi la ngaka chale jandinka commodity bali sai ite mol men yalo ko hana tare mo fulale bade woto ite ne mol nyanta nyo sabala bade ko la kaburo ika mol sutura dawe
no actually yalo ini purini moye nyo saba asatara ni la tonya table kono it's easily it's a give up yalo nte mol mi yalo konte buka mo offend wo bukan December police ka fo nyinneke
bari nyindo ya kamon tay modul offend
ani de mbatude no I don't offend anybody ntenga min folo nyide ko malla fi nye kenna du latu obviously ninga if I have nimba report come to police all along all this is since 2007-8 kanana up to date up to 2017 for a similar thing happened but 2000 is up to 2018 now obviously ngara so don't say for police report ke no masakunda doroneto mansale ba jibe la tonya be jumala bulo kono because already wole tonya lonne
so ani manse o jibe fo etete wole no le ya fo ko Taneneh ko le bilal na tan tol baro ko nan ko lal sindi sa fele alla molu aketa nyaawo nya dolu be badeli jende so onde Seedou Barrow ngani lano tale ngatu walu bulu aliyata aliyata molu
ni na to de yalo already ngo kachale yalo ko ku fo nyale ka foro le ka ba mfatu because ni mona da sapita ko kan ni koy ba bulale bulo kono fana mol saje ko da nyimo mo kurngol atara alla nyati ngoy tem mo senare ngol and believe me I cannot say I'm clean or whatsoever but I trust in myself 100%. Maybe this is the first time it been but hani told me from bije some of them knows me very well wala na biri nata na nyunu ko be force tala bar kunun birin tonya fota reverend ya fo ko ni atron tonya mo la tam nyin keno de Seedou la tam because nga soto nyami nga fole adunya bala keno nyin raftan no akiti tala wo ko e tole na dunga kon adon fisheries minister fana ya fole andum be pare mini fana bebe string supreme islamic council delegate nyin fana ya fole
bari supreme islamic council delegate kaya fole ko foyte de nyin tala dro yatu ñu bulo ala e jo e kay foy
bar wo fana man futa da follow yalla ntinga action tala sign bar biring you know they accept the liability ko yes to nya mo be ya contel tam I have taken action today this morning I was there
iko Canada ta
iko now ya
20 by 35
ya kuntu 20 by 35 ya ta
bari sa je do ya tal
no
because mo do be bade de Canada le ko to be wol wurla le wol be sambo Canada
believe me ni tata nyuni ya is so unfortunate yela interview conduct with them I would have lead you nga for it la sul ko ni ya jibe then you'll know the reality
bari Seedou come for wol ko Seedou ite mo mesid molati ani hani Cristiano fambe yalla tol be la ta alal bari sa en bade ko nyo sabo wallahi ala yalla ndo fango mete ene wala ndalafta no men sama dimaso ite wuliyeta Taneneh yefuta je ko to nyala ne nyin ko sene atale ko nyin dula antel tam bari nte fana nga ko nyin sika ba la mo lebe bade rinje nkali ya ta ngatu wal bu
fatu wen tebe nyin dula sanna wato men bade ko tiye durin na occupancy kono woto le nata kaburol keje an wo kaburol lebe la rinje
ari ko la mol meta bade rinje
ani ba itole wala fo so ni tebe lale tolla you can believe in them but tinga min long ko le fo ani along sometimes ngalon ko jone so lom some they push you at the corner to make you acceptable to or to accept liability ani bari along the thing is a community of less than 20 people a land of 35 are you hoping ko wol janto ofandil level
20 by 35 ngadame jodo ata so especially
and secondly the population also is growing
in what aspect
in the size of the population the village and looking at the great size Mendila Ngamenje if this bury like 5 10 15 people in next few years they will not have any place
no yala mimbije
and second
let me just I'm not trying to interrupt you already you need land totally odile la pour bade ko already according to what I understand, you see, these people, they believe in a spiritual means.
They told us that.
But this spiritual call mimbije, you understand, a call, at least, wale atin nantinata supreme salaka be nata dani roke. Because of that, dani call spiritual belief so well and I had to call this thing cardial. But frankly speaking, body ko be bulle already wala nan ko still la interview
bari me ite ja body ko be bulle bay la mol le fana be bade ri jam fana wala tara mam
bar sai ni la mol be bade ri la mol be bade ri so ko why would we claim as body
because body be body ya no so ko mo buka je ke bade ka so ko no buka ke bade
fatu one thing left me for le so ko buka bade ba nyunu ka bade ke yalla you don't know the history of these communities
bari ngalo bari ka ban fo so ko no mo buka bade so ko na tara wo ka ke bari fana jana fana men tan din to lan tol nya fa way da men je nyale fo ya de baderi do fama bi 81 years old fama e wala so
ko bari ite woje on banko ko to la
hani bar nga fe nga tum to dije
no I tell you one thing yalla ku jama la keda jang afuta le ko nga jebe bulldoze le andi te tumul min je ni ri kun to le yalla bulldoze na futa do kana bo be level of lal
ba do la do fana janita
ngade bari ko dol kan janiro ite malo ite ka tumul min je wala ntele nyanta fole bade be damin bani dawda identify ko bade bi order dan ngada min identify
sino mol men yela mol bade to ko yela mol bade janni ite ba fula wala nyali da bade ko be dame ito lela mol bade ji
ko fatu ni ko e tele la mol bade wala na ko ye ni la mol bade je bade tinga min long ngami witness ntela occupancy ko no mo sabalati adu nani jaw tata wala ke right at the corner down there udu tol ma fa
hani mol sia da sabati la tafala nyaay men ja sia
sabati kolon sin da men falam ye comme concrete slab mulu nije iko e kolon follow men sing you abandon them because they were remains of the disease loved ones. Secondly, that's why you put up that thing, you cover it up, and you dug another well next to that thing. And I no colon for my jala.
It is colon leje.
No colon. So I'm just asking you.
Yalo you need a sataro leke.
Right.
Yalo I'm fasting.
We are all fasting here.
We are all fasting.
Right.
You want to push me at the corner.
No, we are not.
Land man jarante wala. No, listen. No. It doesn't matter. But natran ko to nyale photo e mari mala fit tapale yala ko kono den safo ko yesmbar ngani. Bari maje birin sonda ko to nya molbe ya ko to yantel tamun. I have to quote a person for that. But other than that graveyard the dollar for them be me ko ya die. This is almost about 60 by something. Ni yale ni mo nano saundi wo kono the other one is sita wo ko
But go I can't meta mo na ti bari
no wo me la diamo da si fato let me allow me to learn kai ndo kuma claim for that yenye molje I come in for animbe kera man killing ninga diam jamal for always sitting be kuma dole for la sitting be good but it where on earth even a heartless somebody do you know my relationship with Christians? I can tell you until 60% of until resource income so Christians will contribute. And the Jang Ibuka Sijang, I have very good friends amongst them. Very, very good friends of me. They are older than me though.
I know, listen. More full of body to that.
No,
Fatu.
Fatu.
But more killing the body.
Honest to God could be a witness. Ning Atrongan land acquire in whilst there was a grave. Nobody wants to buy a grave. Today, until a family from they had to enter into that company, you know not your body full of funky. But yeah, what man killer. Near more offend. Kana fa ko nyenta sonna nyinnale to nya fa ko ya offenle ya kalam dale
bayalo ko fa nyim fa mo foyte wa fa le to nya sidu le kan
bar wala atina bir wonna tay
Supreme Islamic Council ye dani
ha
imagine ya Supreme Islamic Council be dani la yalo ne woto
nko bebe na be na because wona ta kawando ke hadis na betia min be kifen ko noma wala na hadis ye min fo nga konto nga konti ye bar woko ba nko ni yosudo asbade ko ye another big land sodo yima o land wala nan ko la interview a conductor le bod a conductor le halfway inyande min be jele maji
hani bari alon problem mo damenti wo mo Taneneh o ba
let me tell you one
village mo problem
no wodula man ki Taneneh
ha bari jelen bade ko yalo ngetare be jele sinka pour kana fenke bulani bari biya felete sonte ta do bade yo bade ko le
the thing inde sonna yalo ni nata autorité muslimo le commandé e Christian council le commandé ado be mu ditanya ton ko le ko sign ngela bolo da nga jele so lafte pose no continue what will you do?
But because for them, because that's not a problem. 20 to 35 deal. It's not
a problem.
But it's not let me tell you one thing. You cannot find it in you. Yes, see, do you for signing Dula?
Fat is not a problem. It's not a problem. I can live with Badeko. No, actually, nyanta min deal nga o deal landol be buloko because ko janite ite left Badeko for instance. Ye mole kenol deal before even for instance hani man Badeko claim. Land balbe you can still use them as your body.
But jende la mol be jende fa.
No because ila mo mal tara woto ye mol ke je wato mine waya tarantela ownership be mbulo kono le. Ha. But hala tara fa waya. Believe me, let me tell you one thing.
Seedou la mani kilo dron after bela mola Seedou nite na ta faite dulasa. After mol na te ko je mola bade ko to muso bi je bi ta be Facebook live o jibe kaneno. Ala sister be bade rinje wo ka kumbole fo ala fta ketula mol buluje. So Seedou sa ite fa mbalo mon fa fo sa ngani tu bade ko hana tara bita government ya fo compensate.
Mbe ko makile mfole. Ha? Fado ila ko raya sutole. Nimbi internet nga trespass keje wala mu kuye hapunde ke afo mole na fatu tamata le na e mo sa
amanga kile dinyi no bade ko le te
no because ni aje ko bade ko ya unsa ni aje ko bade ko nite e olan so nte nata yo sare la ko da ko na foi ba fo le je bade ko
bale mo ben sare dia tamita mo kilente
no because
so
wala nan ko
and you before this interview you made a mention of junglers that those were the people who were. Can you elaborate on that?
Anyway, I will talk about it.
Okay. Because we don't want to belabor too much time on this.
Yes, come to me. Because yalon or watola.
Yes.
Iti yalon ko nyimba nko kangs may luate mo bulokon. No, I'm coming to you.
All right.
Yakalam tal. But we all know to name ni mention la but ngalon ko mo bijele mi yalon ko at least aka threatening word solve but wol albe futala authority sol mi na wol bo fola yele. Mbal rifala authority sol kana mi yalon ko e ke silande. Adhane pol because kuo membe dopata ko non mol la sita membe kan bi abebe jetale yakalam kullo jamala wanyata en banko kam ni ajibe not only intel la side la combo start from nal be nyin kondok la land issue al italia ajibe ite mojila ne moy problem so do oral man jako do problem mune wono foytol da mala ni mol sita ba.
You know, this is the argument among Manjaka. You know, even the statement you are just uttering, from what they have explained.
So you have to tell me that you believe in what they are saying.
Yes, because looking at that size, that 25 by something. 35.
20 by 35.
20 by 35. They said that is small. And if they have to exhume those bodies from the other, because I've seen more than 5-6 graves.
No.
Okay.
Grave.
If they have to exhume those bodies from those places and relocate them to this new place, Don't you think in next 1 year or 2 they won't have any place to bury their
Well,
dead?
with that, you don't want to understand me because I'm coming for it.
No,
they still have land for grave. This is a mighty land been given to them by their host clans.
But that is more than a bad in general.
But it don't matter, Fatu. For the woman matter, those who are deliberately been done there, you okay deliberately. Intentionally, intentionally, because imagine I create out a
But it's
look, look at a bad course for my compound. Future compound. No, it's okay.
But it's saying, a Jonathan in the bank, it alone the co. Lafta for the Kachani for the damning, it alone, in the moment, it a fonte. And we are on the co fanang, who do be a mambetea. Book a songola. It alone the day. It am funding killed. So sign Canadu in Kelo Kono, Kadu in Bade ko Kelo Kono. It have a quite telephone put it a phone bank. It has a
Saturday, Yalo Mole Alata means Sabarra. Yakalam, Yalo Alata man came to you have to accept when you're carrying action tying the. No. You don't understand. Saying name Furel not again. Like for instance, like I own this place today. Nata Mangana, the Molman Fenkes, they are Jiberi, but a body Kajana. So ngana report police but they out to Sembeten because before Sembeten Molen Bangkok do for the na yakaje do for the na yakaje for saba for nani jang kete for instance still ba call as bare ko ba
Hansa mo faring wala be
mo faring lama ba mo faring on yes ye wala sare dulato bar woni ka ke kabur ko di mankile
haka kabur wala mi gon nata mi da mo kili mo
for sai ila cordal ko mo min bije dum fo to je fa kabur ko
mo ka fole no yaje mala tay mo ka fole no ka mo ba de mile tule alo to mo ko mo ile no wotu mon ko mo bari je manje ke kaburo bari nyin dula
let me tell you what ono sign ni ko je wo mo graveyard wote cordal fa nan ko no graveyard because nyin cordal flo be grave soul soto
bari nyinde mo nana tamita wala bari sa ite
ite le ko mi bari tenga lon ko mo nante bari ni lafta confirm la ibe bulala moto la ngana ngai tandile mo bare dal
ngalo ne ko nite seita ita ta ye mira nyu kula bake ite so wuli no le nyin dula bula nyuni fo ite abula nyuni mo ne be kelela
no bar faru
hani ni abula nyuni drum fo mo ne be kela
to stay kelen nothing happen to me bari yalo ni mo deliberate action la yaje e ka hadama di ya ni be siring I have nothing against Christians I have nothing against manja I have nothing against anybody. You can tell I'm very neutral. Ndela muso mukaronin called. It's a karoninka. Ya kalamda. Wala na even kunu I was telling father email ko you are my in-law.
Yes,
but ya ntem molde mi an kumbuka trespass accept because you know I get so disheartened. To me wala nambuka la fi moya
ken. Supreme Islamic Council e dani.
Ani bari ko. Lamba ninte nada na you know me wara fam bije ifuda de jere ya jere ne FIFA ban vandalize na kale muno famu take fara
nga sala to limmente on ni jabol jije
wol bije le muno le fara pakale ke mutake wuto na pakale membi odula yew big orintri sol me ni wo bule afuna euro bule famu bolo ko nte nyanda mi harvest lawda with almost 400,000 every year or so plus but today is out of that but inata ko ne bunda break again ni binale ka bunda le break ni ajibe right at the entrance wala ni so unfortunate man taraje ika bunda le break yenana because it determine manke ko onte be nyila ndebe sone wala nyembe paramilitary la namolle office of the president. What is office of the president? Fine, ni law enforcement beta ya be put together at the office of the president. Then fine, ngalo ko one day masakini jamano boka dunia ba.
Tonya.
Ala doron no mo man sote. But other than mo siteti ya mere ko ibe hada mbodi ngon mantora la de be malafika tonya tam. Honestly you would go.
But sai Gambia sai dia mo fela siat.
Habari yalo
jakol bafalo ko patro bafalo ko yamira ko molu be treat kande on fairly so sai ite drone ne kuno nyinto itel tamu nyi lano to nyi lano itela sallano mete san so sai pour kan nyum kumo nyim banka Gambia ka mobe murundi ko tay mobe ke kilindi inte hani sai ke nyin ka wo nyum kuma kilin wala fatete lano sikano wala ndol be bulle
ngo ngalana nte ngalan kuntule ngadi ajibe wudla fence la foka pare yalla yaje see it's very expensive the investment there is very expensive but wo poso no ngamin kundu women kundo 20 by 35 is okay for that and another person le be mi alan ko ila sinno minu e sindi woli e wodi le wo is a very mighty land pour ya use as
so sai de lano nyin tulebul la foita tulebul
manda tulebul
ite be lano nyi ta dile
no ite manda tulebul ngeso min nan bole dila bandete na lan tulebul
so sai yeso men fanana eba fence le bang for them to it's going to be part of the
agree to me na kono when the panelists appeal to me after showing my ownership wala nyinti ko ni tol party ba fence la tene ya fence ten because nteta fence la noye the other side jube wala investment is very huge we have a very cordial arrangement today this morning. Nitol, whereby even from shovels on the phone like put to dig their graves. But certain deliberate actions, all my offended me along ko compromise no. But being Allah tatan de kumol kachata hakil mali ya Allah even Christian Council for ya Allah ya ko tonya nyina ta tonya le babulo kon. But I have to agree and cut it. Ni atano nyunu je tonya fo ko konye tonya lafta general lafta nyine kela. Believe me, not that outright konye Seedou tang. I know them. These people are more or less brothers to me. Some of them, when their parents die, entita fole mimbe cool kono. But these people, boys of Taneneh, they are brothers.
See, when they are the lunkilim mina jennea for your coin in Dula.
Yeah, calm down.
They are never dealer. It are knowledge.
No, but until after Fadi Aleminka, maybe Janti Kilo, I'll refer you to the family of Barukunda. I'll refer you to the family of, you have my number, number soul dealer, and some Alcalo Minian Kabi Al Mulmin City, the chief soul Sita Lanyam and Mulketanyam Pura. You know the history of this land matters in Combo South. Would you demand it?
Seedou you do la did wrong. You do la bullet right.
No, you know what you do? I think they focus. Yeah, but definitely make killing for it. And a dio can enter me the ngadile, but believe me, you know not the tonya Seedou it tonyele. You are betting. Tell them to Futala Janto. They can get more than this.
And you only have betu.
No, yala betu. You know, 114 by a big land of that nature. Boma is it? This is a very big huge investment.
And instead you compensate.
Well, state like compensation, fine, anyway, they can do it, but that doesn't mean I have to give them, because even state benefit compensation in the valley at spins today. Spins is very, very huge.
Yeah. About millions.
Non tafole, malo for you know, so tofole. But you understand, so a state there need a compensation like malo abitala at what range. But until some for believe me, I'm happy not ko tonya kunum no problems for the Luala Carola. But bilua ma jibe Muslim or Christian or whatsoever you see ni mol sitale. I don't tell ala dane pour ni moye problem so you can't gente hanina wulo mbukala fika ay wara so do sako hadama de. I don't know mol remi yalan koral itilma long fa bar ntela la foy tolla itilma wolong. But in Benin Bay kono nyawnya hanu wonya mtel land clearing mi yalan ko 300 by 250 or garden or do bije mi yalan ko ka be clear lan fa la ka mol jon ko e kal do ko keje ale la fam ko even with the dispute
Omar alif wa na we nyini kala fe ngana ta kamunta sa en paretale yi ñoo tecc momi tamit mu muna ñibi legi Omar wali la ci question.
Those who do not understand English, Mandinka, can you just summarize?
Yes.
But anyway, this whole the problem surrounding this graveyard thing, burial thing, and so on.
Okay, anyway, first of all, I would like to thank you for your visit to my office here, because I have been hearing all kind of stories about these land matters, and people have been saying all kind of stories regarding to graves and blah blah, all kind of things. But one thing I want to tell you, when I was buying this place, there wasn't any grave there. You know, I will never buy a grave. Nobody on earth, even a heartless somebody, will not buy a graveyard as his compound.
So how did this place turn into a graveyard?
Because the way this place turned to a graveyard, far back in 2003, I bought this land. The guy I bought it from in 2004 wanted to revoke the business, and then we went to the district tribunal, and then I won that case. Until in 2007, 2008, one small girl died. But we came to understand that these people association, they have a kind of a meeting that they should get their own lands. And what they reported to the former president was that because they want to work on their farms, but the Manigos always get their lands from them. So in response to the guy, maybe I don't need to tell you that, but you know how the guy normally, how arrogant he is when it comes to responding to certain questions. So when it happens, this girl who passed away, the father went to my dad, to tell him that the daughter passed away, because we are all family. Barukunda and Taneneh is one family, because they are the host clans of Taneneh. So dad had to pull out some money to give it. He said, no, I want to bury it in Seedou's land. It's so unfortunate. I have all the papers down there. Even the papers, even what they themselves write to show my ownership. I have all those papers. This is why I say I have to invite Fatu again to come and see what makes me own the place. So it happens in that, forcefully, they went and dig, they reported the matter to the chief, and chief said no, they went, the police said no. I reported the issue to the police. I said, this is my land. I own this thing since 2003, I bought it from so and so. They deliberately, they just hit it.
When was
that
the
is
first,
one.
When was the first
that was within 2007, 2008. Or if this place, that was also a push and pull. But with that, I thank God for one thing. You see, when there happens to be burial, these people, their relatives comes all over. From Tujering all over Combo South. But with that, I managed to make effort to an extent that to stop people coming to this burial, the Gunjurians. Because I know when 20,000 people against a minority, it can turn bloody. This was the prayers I was doing, but I was also praying to God for one day that oh God also, give me my land back.
So let's start with the girls.
Yeah.
When she passed on, the father went to your daddy and said they want to use your garden, as you claim, for burial. Why did your father or you allow at that time for them to bury that?
No, actually, you don't understand. We didn't allow that. But before, these people were very powerful, as we were called. I'm going. This couple, in the sense that when they say they want to do anything they want to do, and if you go to the police will say, okay, we receive a call from the office of the president. You don't even know how it comes about. But now, if you want to be violent at that time, it will not tell good. At the end of the day, they'll say you put the law into your own hand. And even whereby they want to victimize you, you can easily slide and see yourself behind the bars.
From what you have explained, Mr. Barrow, you were living in an elusive, because you just assuming that if I want to do this thing will happen. You did not take any action at the time. No force, but you did not even follow the proper procedures to say, yes, these people burying this thing, they are loved one in my garden. And if I want to react, because they have some people in a powerful position, they will do something to me. That was your assumption. You did not follow the proper procedure.
No, maybe you don't understand.
No, I understand.
There is no proper procedure more than reporting.
No, but from what you are saying, you said they are in a powerful position. They will like PAM. You always said this word PAM. I don't know what PAM means.
Yeah, exactly. No, what I mean, they're in a very powerful position. That's very right. But the thing, the reason why I'm saying that there is no other point, there is no other place you can report these people other than the police and the district chief. You understand? If I report to the district chief, I report to the police. Where else do you want me to go? And there was nothing that they can do. But still the chief is there, and then the alcalos are there, and other people are there who knows much about these things.
Can we ask how much you paid for the land?
The land by then, couldn't fully recall, unless if I visited my
was it like in hundreds of thousands? Or
no, not in hundreds of thousands, because far back in 2003 it was less than that, yes. But that time also, money was very valuable. It was not like today.
Another thing is now, the portion you allocated to them, they also complain that it is small. And from the look of things, if they exhume the other remains from other graves and they want to relocate them to the new place, within 1 year or so, they will not have any place to bury.
If it gets full within 1 year, you come, I can extend it for them.
Okay, but you see, I know now, this is what we're talking about. A lot of people who are watching.
Let me tell you one thing.
Yes.
Because the bodies in there, I know there is only 4 bodies that could be exhumed, apart from the one they did today, because I was there this morning. But other than the 4, you'll never see anything being exhumed again. Because that is this little girl, the Javero and the Manel and the other boy at the corner down there, around the mango trees down there.
Okay, we're about to, go, because like you said, it will be iftar time soon, and, traffic is building up. Most of the people who are watching, I could see them saying, are you trying to force him to give the land? We are not trying to force you. But you did say that if the 20 by 35 that you give them is full, you will give them another one. So maybe if that is full, you're going to cut another piece for them.
The thing is,
so that's why we're saying, why don't
maybe you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I said, he said within 1 year. I said within 1 year, if it is full.
Yeah.
My man, it means you're not aiming good intention for these people. We want
it's graveyard. Every graveyard.
No.
At some point.
But 1 year.
Yes.
1 year for 20 by 35 to get full. No, you not see it.
Yeah, but then if it gets full, what happens? You are going to give them another.
But within 1 year.
No, I'm just saying yes. If it is full.
No, if it is full at what time? You mean?
If it is full in 3 years or 4 years.
No. Already they have land for the grave.
No, that's
but
the one.
He said within 1 year. If it is full within 1 year, that's what he said.
What would you do?
Within 1 year, I swear to God, if it's full, I can extend.
Okay, but then see, that's what we're saying.
No, the thing is, I'm just trying to show you. I'm just trying to show you how sympathetic I am. You understand? With regards to human life.
If you are really sympathetic, you know what you would do? You would say, after the Supreme Islamic Council spoke with you, you would say, what they Tonya.
But I think that's what I did, Fatu. That's what I did. No, but definitely these people have tried very well. And they're trying to maintain peace. And also, one thing I like also of them, they didn't put any force condition on me that I should accept, the liability that I have to forcefully give them the land. You understand? No, they didn't do that. But what they did was that, Seedou, we are just appealing to you. Hadn't mean this is what had happened before. Because we are all human beings. These people are friends. I have a lot of friends Don't be surprised. My first wife was supposed to be in Jagokal. Yes, because the father doesn't want to give it because I'm a Muslim. Let me tell you, I don't want to disclose this to you. This is very personal. So somebody who wants to marry a tribe of not nature, you think that person will have something against the tribe?
No. Yeah,
this is out.
Seedou, I just want to say, we're not trying to get you to give up your land. We're just,
so I understand, this is
push
typical.
you to the point where you're going
what
to
even
say.
surprised me, I would talk that, to you people about what Fourier had written. It's very, very unprofessional to take your information on that perspective.
What did they say?
Because you said, you've taken information from this other meter. You conducted your interview. Automatically, you said you have to meet up with Seedou. But Fourier just pick up from nowhere and then just broadcast it and then sleep at their door over there or in their office. It shouldn't be. It's very, very, as a professional journalist, you don't have to do that. Why do they have to do that? They have to come. When these people give you information, come to me. You have my contact, or you Skype from my contact number, and then say this and that is what we want to see you for. It's very important. We are all human beings. You see, this is one Gambia. Believe me today, what I am observing, this government is not in to favor anybody when it comes to truth. I can definitely see that when it comes to reality, no. Even myself, they bombard me with all kind of questions before we come to terms. But Father, I swear to God, bilai walai talai. If, for instance, these people were honest to me, I can give them far more than that. But because, they pin me so much.
Yeah, you said
there's a lot of my resources and other things.
Said, yes, we know it's yours. The
Supreme Islamic Council, I know a father, a reverend will never lie.
And the Supreme Islamic
and the minister
Council
will never lie.
Yes.
Supreme Islamic Council guy will never lie. Because I know typical Christians. You see this chair, I have a personal friend of mine. I will not name the person, he's a Christian. But Father, I believe that man so much so that I can only tell you the surname is Juf, but I will not tell you who the guy is. I believe the man so much so that I believe him even more than myself. You know why I say so? This one is just so straightforward. Anything you tell him is just like this. And I've seen that on and on in other ends as well. So I know typical Christian behavior.
Well, Seedou, we would like to thank you very much for your time. Yes, exactly. And then, we decided to come here so we can also hear your take. And because the people of that area that we went to, Taneneh, were saying, we saw some of them.
Dalaba, not Taneneh.
Yeah, but,
Taneneh
it's...
to do their burial in
Taneneh people did their burial there. But we saw them crying and all of that. So that's why we said when we come over here, we will talk to you and see if you will. But we're definitely in no way forcing you to give your land. What we're just saying is they're calling it a graveyard. And we think that it being called a graveyard would make you say, okay, I don't want to own a graveyard, I'll just give it up. That's why we
actually, if there is a graveyard, I would have given it up.
It's still a graveyard.
No.
It is a graveyard.
No,
we saw people buried there.
For instance, because it happens during the time of my occupancy. Had it been I found it there, honest to God, I will not.
At the time of your occupancy, after that, it became a graveyard. It's still a graveyard. But thank you. We really appreciate your time, for you taking your time to talk to us, because you already closed, but you decided to wait for us. So the people who are saying, Seedou, this guy is greedy, what would you like to tell them?
No, anyway,
close.
No, you see, let me tell you one thing. I believe in one thing. You can never put monkey on your back, without dogs barking at you. But you cannot stop people, from what they want to say and what they are going to say. I know today, when I'm in America or all over another part of Europe, in the winter time, I don't have anything to do. I'll just go through my phone and talk rubbish. You have a lot of people, who goes against things, that are unfounded. You have a lot of unfounded stories, especially these medias today. They'll say all kind of things, all kind of unfounded stories, all kind of labeling you that you are this. Even you, Father, we heard of you.
Everything.
People talk bullshit about you, which I know, it's not true. You know why? Me personally, I don't go into Facebook because I see all kind of stories. Sometimes I get so, so annoyed that I even regret why I do go through my Facebook. People say that now. They say this man is dead, this man is dead, this man. So you see, social media today is very, very funny, but it could be very dangerous. You know why social media could be dangerous? Had it mean, we don't take our time, this issue can result to conflict. Because when these people say this, you say that, another guy said that, you all jump up and you start punching at each other. It shouldn't be that way. Gambia is one family, my brother. Gambia is one family. So we shouldn't have, dispute. We shouldn't hate each other also. Because we have to sit together like what happened, the panel that happened today. You don't see, we come to terms.
Now
we have to listen to do this. Exactly, this is the way it should go. Because tomorrow, if I sit down, I don't know whether my son will see a girl from that compound. These are the things, and I get so careful of. can say, oh, Dad, I want a girl down there, okay, who is then, okay, it's belongs to Gomis Kunda. And in Gunjur is a community whereby people are intermarried. Njagos, Karolinkas, Fulas, and we don't believe in tribalism. We don't believe in tribes. If you go to Gunjur, you see that in there. Just ask people who knows. So my son can say, okay, Dad, I want this girl. What am I going to do if I happen to have a problem with them? But look at it tomorrow. For me, I forget about everything. All the past, this thing, and I put it aside. Even I called them, I took some of their numbers and other things, then I'm done. Because I have a lot of classmates among those people.
Yes. Someone said your classmate there.
Yeah, exactly. Not only that, some even with all these problems, I visited some in their compounds in Brikama. They invited me there. So, but that doesn't mean that we don't have to follow up the truth. I know media, they will say what they want to say. I mean, I don't care about that. Let them say what they want. Even if they say that I climb and then pee on top of the head of the people, I don't give a shit about it. But let them make sure whatever they want to, because God will account us for this one day. Yes. If you judge something that didn't go by the right direction, believe me, you'll be accounted for it in the day of judgment.
Well,
we are in the month of Ramadan.
Thank you very much. We do appreciate your time.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Chief, all right.
All right.
Yeah, but actually, I'm appealing to you also, go back to Gunjur, because there is a lot of problem in there. If you want to know the hard fact, the reason behind this thing and how it gets started, then you will know. There are certain things, these are top secret, I wouldn't tell you those, because this is media.
Okay.
But I can tell you, believe me, this had never happened in the history of President Jawara. You will never hear land dispute or whatsoever in the
they
time
were managing it well.
So if it comes within the 22 years, there's something might have gone wrong somewhere.
Okay.